So Derek, this is your fourth year here designing at Burghley. Is it getting any easier?
Well, I think to me it's always a challenge because you're always trying to come up with new things new exercises to give the riders, and also trying to keep it interesting for the public as well, so that they're seeing something different every year. So yeah, I mean, I don't know that it's getting easier, and especially with this year with reversing the track, it was basically designing, to me, a whole new course, because the terrain comes at you differently when you go the other direction, and you still have all the features that you want to try to get into the course.
Whose decision was it to reverse the course?
Well, I think it was sort of a decision between all of us involved here that we were going to do that.
And why?
Well, I think that it hasn't been done in a number of years, and I think, again, it gives a fresh look for everybody, and I think it's probably a good thing to do, and as I say, it hadn't been done for 8 years, so I think it was time to go ahead and do that.
And you obviously design lots of fabulous courses around the world. How does Burghley stand apart from the rest?
Well, I mean, the thing about Burghley is the terrain here, and I think that it has terrain that you won't find anywhere, and which, again, it's not only the sort of the ups and the downs, but what it does. The ground's always changing here, and which not only gives me plenty of places, or I'd say a lot of different places to be able to set jumps, but also I think that it makes you have to have a horse that's good with their feet here, and also a horse that is very much a blood type horse to be able to go up and down the hills.
What is the sort of general theme of this year's course? So, if you were to sort of sum it up in a few words, how would you describe Burghley's cross country course for 2025?
Well, I mean, I think the whole fact that we're going the reverse direction right from the beginning, it has a different feel, and the course comes at you differently, and obviously the thing that happens is all of the feature fences and sort of the combinations that used to be in the beginning of the course are now at the end of the course, and so it gives riders, horses as well, more to do at the end than they had going the other direction. So because of that, I think that the time will be even harder to achieve.
Finally, if you were to sort of talk about the most difficult fences, which fences do you think might catch riders out?
Well, I don't necessarily look at it that way. I look at it as the course as a whole, and I think that the course as a whole asks the riders to be on their game right from the beginning, because they're even with the single fences, you have to be riding the fences the way that they should be ridden. The same with the combinations, even early on, because really by the time when you get to the dairy mound, you better be on the game.